everybody, it's James here with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, April 10th, 2019. This is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week I pick up my boys at least one comic each. Oftentimes it's more than one. I pick up my daughter Gracie one as well, even though she can't read yet. And I pick up all my comics at Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio, zip code 45014. If you're in the area and into comics, check out the shop. Let's jump right in. Right now I'm in the toy department, the toy shop I'm part of here in Fairfield, because I'm working here today, so I came directly from the comic shop to here. Let's jump in. True Believers right now is focused on stuff that ties into Avengers Endgame. These are $1 reprints of old Marvel stories that, like I said, tie into something that's currently going on, like a movie release, a comic book rebirth, something. So right now they're telling stuff from Avengers Endgame, and that begins with this one here, which is Avengers Ronin, which is a reprint of New Avengers number 30 by Brian Michael Bendis and Linnell Francis Yu, which tells the story of Clint Barton becoming Ronin in the comics. I'm not a big fan of Bendis as a writer. I do like Linnell Francis Yu as an artist, though. I believe that's who drew this. I couldn't find the page that told who did what. So if you want to know why he becomes Ronin in the comics, this is a good issue to pick up. It's only $1. No telling if this will have anything to do with him being Ronin in the movie, though. Then we've got Stormbreaker. Again, this is a $1 reprint of Thor number 339 by Walter Simonson. And this tells the tale of Beta Ray Bill getting Stormbreaker, it being created, and Beta Ray Bill and all that stuff. So this really just kind of tells the tale of the Stormbreaker weapon that's in Avengers Endgame. In case you were curious where that came from or where that idea came from, this is the book to pick up. And then we've got Avengers, True Believers, Thanos and Gamora. And this is a reprint of Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 9 by Jim Starlin, Angel Medina doing pencils. And this explores the relationship of Gamora and Thanos that you see in Avengers Endgame. So if you want to know more about that and where it came from in the comics, here's a $1 reprint to find that out. All right, so there's all those. And then we've got a book for Gracie, which is Disney's DuckTales number 20. Pretty sure she has every issue of this book so far. It is written by Joe Caramagna with Luca Usai, a lot of different artists that I can't pronounce the names of. This is $3.99. If you enjoy the DuckTales cartoon, the current reboot, you would enjoy this comic because it is very much in the same vein as that, and this has Gizmo Duck in it, and I love Gizmo Duck. I'm so glad that Gizmo Duck is in the current DuckTales cartoon because Gizmo Duck is awesome, and I'm really glad that Funko did that Gizmo Duck figure. And next up is a book for Blaze. This is Aliens Resistance number 3, $3.99 from Dark Horse Comics. And this is written by Brian Wood with art by Robert Carey. This book crosses over the Aliens Defiance stuff and the Aliens Isolation game, which has Ellen Ripley's daughter in it. So this is it's a pretty decent book. He's enjoyed this so far. I'm not sure if this is a book that is high on his list of Aliens books, but he does enjoy it. Next up is a book for me and for Keaton, and that's Real Ghostbusters One Shot. This is part of the 4-week event for Ghostbusters that's a 35th anniversary thing, and this issue is focused on the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. And this is different than the usual Ghostbusters creative team. We've got written by Kavan Scott with pencils by Marcelo Fieri. And come on, it's the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. That's exciting. All the Ghostbusters stuff is great. I'm very excited about this. Next week is Answer the Call, which I will skip. I'm not a big Answer the Call fan. And the week after that is Extreme Ghostbusters, which I will get. We like Extreme Ghostbusters. Next up is Invaders number 4. And this is a book I'm reading. It's written by Chip Zdarsky with arts by Carlos Magno and Butch Geis, which I don't believe Butch Geis was on the last one. I think it was just Carlos Magno. And this tells the story of Cap and the original Torch and Bucky trying to figure out what Namor has planned for the world. Namor's kind of gone crazy, and he's going to try and take over the planet or destroy mankind or something. So they're looking into the past for clues, and all the past stuff is written by Butch Geis. There's a picture of him and Xavier when he was supposed to have his memory gone that they're trying to find out more about. And this weapon that he has, it's pretty decent. It's not the greatest book in the world, but it is fun to see Cap and Bucky together. I always enjoy that. Speaking of Bucky, Winter Soldier number 5 came in this week. This is probably my favorite current Marvel book by Kyle Higgins and Rod Reese. This one tells the tale of Winter Soldier. He's trying to help people out of like Hydra and stuff, and he comes across this kid that's an assassin, and he's taken over the kid and is trying to make right by him. It's got really nice art. It's a fun story so far. I believe this is the last issue, so I'm not going to flip too far into it, but I'm pretty sure issue 5 is the last one. And that book is also $3.99. Invaders was $3.99. And then we've got a $4.99 book today, which is Symbiote Spider-Man by Peter David and Greg Land. And this is kind of a out-of-time storyline. This issue takes place in like the first week, or this book takes place in the first week that Spider-Man had the symbiote suit. So it's kind of a story at a time. I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with Peter David's writing. Sometimes the jokes are a little cheesy and corny, but I do like his stories, at least. I think he's a good storyteller. I think the jokes are a little too much sometimes with his writing. But I love Symbiote Spider-Man, so I figured this was worth a pickup. The thing is, you don't really find out that it's just like a pocket of time that they're taking place, the story takes place in, until the letters page. I think you should maybe tell them right up here that this is, hey, it's in the middle of time. And then last but not least today is Epic Collection Avengers Fear the Reaper. I've been picking up these Epic Collections, and this is a new one today. It's $39.99. These took the place of the Essentials, the Essential reprints. They're in full color, and they have really nice quality paper and reprint a ton of books. Tons and tons of books. So this one here has Avengers 348 through 359, Annual 21, Captain America Annual, Thor Annual, Fantastic Four Annual, materials from all those. Like I said, it's $40. And these jump around in volumes. So this is volume 23. They haven't actually printed all 22 previous volumes to this, but they jump around so you're not completely stuck in the 60s for a while or stuck in one time period for a while. They jump around for storylines. And that is it. Let me kind of splay everything out here. As always, if you enjoy the videos, click like and subscribe. Click notify. If you have comics you'd like to suggest us picking up, do that as well. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Oh, the Marvel Select Review. I didn't have time to get it up last week. I'm sorry. But I should have it up this weekend. All right. See you guys.